Right here, Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl. First time for me checking out Van Morrison, so thank you very much for the request, Kat. Yeah, we just listened to Megadeth, Sweating Bullets, which was fantastic, and then Fleetwood Mac, Gypsy. So now we're doing this one. Appreciate it. I have no idea what this is about a brown-eyed girl, but we don't do research beforehand. Don't spoil anything. Maybe towards the end, y'all can say what you want about the song. Maybe some nostalgic value here. I bet it has. I haven't heard it. Let's go. Might be familiar to me.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came. Down in the hollow, playing a new game. Laughing and a running, hey, hey. Skipping and a jumping. In the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping, and you, my brown-eyed girl. And you, my brown-eyed girl. And whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow, gone down the old man with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. And you, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, you have grown.
This is interesting listening to this because in the left ear you get the percussion. In the right ear you get a guitar and a clap.
Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometime I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. And you, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la bit by bit. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
That's a short one. This song sounds lighthearted. It sounds like it's very nostalgic. Happy themed. Love. I think that's what it's about. Maybe there's a double meaning about this, about something completely different, but I miss that if there is. I don't think there is. This sounds like pop rock, classic pop rock, which would be a radio hit. It sounds very radio friendly. I'm thinking this has to be one of those radio hits from whenever this released. 70s perhaps. Let me see. You said that I might know this one. I've never heard this one before. The thing is, if I heard some of the songs before, it's probably because my dad played some of the stuff to me, right? My dad was into metal. He was into, the metal from back in the day. He was into the Deep Purple and the Black Sabbath. That he was into some of the gothic rock a little bit of the new wave, I think it's called, some of that. He was a little bit into new metal. I was more into new metal growing up. But yeah, that's what he was into. Like, he introduced me to a bunch, even the back then considered newer bands like the Rasmus, for example. Nowadays, you're not consider them new anymore. These are bands that have been at it for 2 decades or longer, right? It's the Rasmus, so that's not a new band anymore. In the 2000, the band was new, so was Linkin Park, right? But nowadays, these are, people consider their songs to be classics too. I disagree on that. I don't think songs from the 2000s are to be considered classics. Maybe to some people. I think songs from, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, like that's the classic stuff. Sounds like a good song. My Brown-Eyed Girl. I was thinking, is this... So you start diving into it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm reaching. I start thinking, My Brown-Eyed Girl. This sounds like a song from decades ago. This song came out in 67. Oh, yes. Well, I thought 70, so I'm not too far off. Was one. I hear this and I'm back in the apartments of East Chicago Heights. Yeah, so this makes me think that it's more about being in love with somebody from a different skin color. That's what I'm thinking of with brown eyes. There's white people with brown eyes too, but I don't know. My mind went there a little bit, where maybe it's about a relationship with somebody who isn't white, who has a brown skin tone, or a darker skin tone, who has brown eyes, because usually people with darker skin tone and darker hair have brown eyes, because I believe it's a dominant aspect in the gene pool, something like that. Because I'm half white and I'm half Filipino, but what is more dominant? Because my dad, he was a ginger. He was a little bit ginger. He had brown hair and the ginger hair a little bit. His beard was damn near ginger, fully ginger. He's gray now and bald, but my hair, I got those genes from my mother, and even my skin color a little bit. I'm somewhat white, but I'm just a little bit. It looks like I've been in the sun. That's what it looks like. And I got darker hair and brown eyes. My dad doesn't have brown eyes. He has green eyes, I believe. So yeah, AR schooling is biology 101. No, but that's the thing. Now, I'm not an expert on this, but I believe that's what it is. It's whenever you have the Asian genes are very dominant in DNA. So whenever you have, it's not only Asian, I think it's Latino, Latina, Latin people as well. It's with certain like that. If you have a white person that makes a child with somebody who's Asian, for example, that child will take on a lot of physical traits from the Asian side in most cases. So yeah, this was an interesting listen. I enjoyed this one. Let me give you the link to the original right now. Thank you.